Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we're continuing on with Forged by Avernus. Our party has only recently begun their investigation into what is going on within the city of Baldur's Gate and how things have been changing since their last investigation. Today we are going to have Dea, the party's newest barbarian, catch us up on what's been going on and who's been arrested.
Uh, Well, uh, thankfully, thus far, nobody seems to have been arrested, at least from this party. However, when last we left off, we made our way through the various crowds of protesters and the mobs that had gathered near the Basilisk Gate to protest the lockdown of the city. Various merchants looking to make their wares, trying to get out of the city, when the Flaming Fists dispersed the crowd with their special magical tools. And we were brought before the current captain of the Flaming Fist, and assigned a job to find and kill members of a cult of the Dead Three, and Merkel, Ball, and um, Bane. And we were given some leads to go to the Elfsong Tavern to meet a contact there at dusk. However, with there being still time left, we decided to take initiative and initiate our own independent investigation, seeking out the last known place where someone had been murdered in the city. And we went down to the Lost Lantern Tavern near the docks, which had also been locked down, and gained useful insight from the members inside and from a street urchin that all the docks have warehouses, and that it is possible that our culprits could have moved between the warehouses and the sewers. So, with this in mind and this new information, we decided that having spent our time doing this, we would return to the Elfsong Tavern to meet with the contact that we had been designated within the Flaming Fist.
Go ahead and take a hero point. And we are back. Sorry about that. But the party has just left the low lantern. The sun is starting to set. There's probably about 2 hours more before it dips under the horizon. But y'all are back on the docks near the warehouses. What would the party like to do?
We need to make our way to the elf song.
Do we have any idea where that is?
Above table, I would we know where that is? Or would would,
Yes,
would
pretty
Yek know
common.
where that is?
It's not too far away from Basilisk Gate.
Okay. Yeah, I know where it is. Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
lead the way, Mr. Wizard Man.
Okay, we'll make our way there.
So as y'all are making y'all's way back, you're starting to notice, as you did earlier, people are becoming more and more on edge as rumor of what happened at Basilisk Gate is really starting to spread through the city at this point. You see a lot of the fathers moving at the back of their family group, and they are all armed. Sometimes you'll see some of the older teens with daggers and stuff on their belts. Even some of the women are armed to some degree. People are starting to look a little bit more stressed.
Looks like everyone's packing iron. At least in that regard, it's starting to feel a bit more like home.
My home wasn't always this on edge.
Yeah, you get used to it. At least in my case, most of the daggers were around for cutting purse strings. Little urchins making their way through the city streets.
It feels more like war.
Ain't that the truth?
Eh. Once something big happens, violence is usually what everything descends into.
I mean, as long as you're not completely fucked. I mean, a siege can be pretty bad, but life can still carry on. At least until the food runs out. That's when shit gets really bad.
Well, my family has a farm. I always will have food. But this is not good. Where we are, what's happening, this is not good.
Yeah, the sooner we deal with these cultists, the better, I think. At least that'll take some of the edge off.
I agree.
So, where are you from, Yek?
I I'm from the family farm just outside of Baldur's Gate, about maybe a half day's travel. Where are you from?
Nakata. It's a continent far to the south. You ever been so far south to see the land turn to sand? Just
No.
keep just keep going even further south. Pirate infested waters, ancient tombs, all kinds of treasures, all hidden in the desert. Though we haven't had as many traders go up and down the straits in a long, long time.
I don't think I would do well with the heat.
It can suck. What about the rest of you guys? I know that Briar said she's from the Fae.
Favorite.
Yeah, that. But what about you? She points to shit, I can't remember Blue's character's name.
Alan,
Yeah, yeah. She points to him and asks him.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, well, I was she was just asking that you were where your character was from.
Baldur kind of thinks about it and says, I don't really know. I've been traveling so much, going in between different caravans and cities that didn't really have a home.
Home is where the head of your bedroll is, huh?
Pretty much, I don't know. My mother's never taught me where I'm actually from.
Hmm.
yeah, I wish I had that problem.
Yeah, they took care of me for a while before they got killed by something. I don't know what it was.
Ooh, sorry.
I'm sorry about your loss.
It's the nature of the world. World, your family does stuff. Villagers get pissed. Adventurers come, kill them. You escape. Mm, Just how it is.
Wait, so you're saying that your family was killed by adventurers trying to save a village?
Yeah, my fam. I don't know. I don't know. My three moms were really weird. They performed these like really weird rituals. They kept trying to like recruit people. Kept saying about the rule of three or something. I don't know. They didn't teach me. They died before they told me like all the main stuff.
Interesting.
Baldur is a synth +1.
Yeah, +1.
The
Out of
rule of
character,
two, the rule of three.
he's talking. He's Hexblood, and he's talking about like how hag circles have three people.
Yeah.
So he was actually supposed to start like, or it was well, they say circle, but it's technically a triangle. So I don't know. It's kind of weird terminology for D&D.
I was gonna say, Dia has absolutely no idea what the hell hags even are.
Yeah, he doesn't use the word hag. He just calls them his mothers.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just like saying, like, to add also to her foreign flair, she's much more familiar with, like, say, genies and stuff like that, rather than hags and other forest dwelling fae.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I gotcha.
So I guess yeah, we'll make our way to the bar or to the tavern. The Elfsong.
The Elfsong Tavern. It doesn't take too terribly long for y'all to work y'all's way over there. The people, as you get closer to not Baldur's Gate, Blastless Gate, you see people are starting to clear out a good bit. And you're not really seeing too many people, so it's becoming. Hang on. And we're back again. Sorry about that. We had as soon as I start talking. Really? Sorry about that again. The cats are being nutty tonight. But as y'all are approaching through the mostly empty streets at this point, y'all do see the Elfsong Tavern. The lights are on, it looks like, and it looks like there's a couple people moving about inside. However, sitting out front, there is a large. Looks like they might be an ogre. They're wearing a leather vest and just sitting next to the door. What do y'all do?
Just walk in.
Ooh.
As well.
Oh, yeah. The ogre turns to look at you as you approach the door.
Sorry, what did you say?
Who are you?
Who are we?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Schooner. And they kind of beat their chest.
Didn't catch that. You think you
I
cut out?
am.
What was that?
I didn't catch that.
Schooner.
The name. Guida?
Schooner.
Kuna. I am Yak. And I beat my chest.
Good to meet Mech. Who are
Okay,
your
I go
friends?
inside. I'm sorry, what?
Who are your friends?
Briar will sheepishly step up and pat their chest. Not like a fist, but just like it's like flat hand. Briar.
You are the sheep. Are you bringing sheep into the establishment? We've been looking for lamb chops.
Funny. No. I'm I'm a satyr.
What's a satyr?
Um, a kind of fae.
Ooh.
I'm Keith and Briar's like slowly stepping backwards towards Dea.
I say, I've never had fae. Are you bringing fae chops? They turn back to Mac. Which I guess I know it's Yak, but he's not all that right.
No.
No?
Briar. No. Briar is not food.
No?
No. Friend, not food.
I'm
Friend, not food.
sorry then. I thought they were fae chops. I've never had fae chops. What about the guy
Okay. You go first.
The Dale will flash the flaming fist badge and we can say, "Above your pay grade, we're going in."
Who's paying you with chocolate chips? I want chocolate chips.
And I want to punch your teeth out, but we don't get what we want now. do
I
we?
don't have teeth. You're already missed out. As he
Let
gives
me
you a
try.
gummy grin.
Then you're not going to be eating anything, it seems.
Not without attitude. But what does Faladar say?
I do apologize for how my friends are reacting. We're simply trying to stop a problem before it becomes a problem for you. If you allow us to go in, we will be able to leave, and if any problems do occur, you will not be blamed for it, and we can handle it quickly.
Oh, it's not a problem. If you make problems, if you have problems with others, you need to deal with it. Though no going and breaking things, or you will be removed. That is the rules, so no faffing about. And if you do faff and job out, you must not break anything. If you break your opponent, that is fine, but you will not get assistance from us. Legalese. As he nods.
Okay.
Noted.
Okay, we go inside now.
Okay. Try the ales. I'm told they are good. I'm not allowed to drink them. Boss thinks it'd take my remaining brain cow.
Look, I think you're very smart on your own.
I can do addition, so I am very smart.
Briar will nod and go towards the door.
Now he doesn't make any move to stop you.
All right. Follow Briar through. Follow the innocent little satyr.
Same.
Sort of keep an eye on the ogre. Be like, better not try and eat our friend.
He doesn't make a reach for him. He's just chilling.
Just
Goodbye.
protective instinct takes over.
Goodbye. I will see you when you leave.
Yeah, you will.
And you are able to enter into the Elfsong Tavern's main room. You see there's a couple tables littered throughout, a fireplace off on the far right, with some private dining tables off on the left. Just ahead of you, you can see a bar where a middle aged, elvish looking man is behind the bar doing a trick with a bottle of alcohol where he pours out 6 shots in one quick move. Another thing that catches your attention, other than the other patrons, who are moving around they're pretty subdued at the moment, being a little more on the quiet end. Some are over behind or near the fire. But the thing that stands out to you is there is a suit of armor standing against one wall that seems to have these shifting, glowing eyes underneath the visor.
But it's hanging on the wall?
No, it's just standing next to the wall.
Oh, okay.
Above table, we weren't given a description of Marina,
I do
were
not
we?
believe so, no.
I believe they said
Alright.
that they would find us once we got here.
Could be the case.
Well, we are here. Let's get a table.
Right. So, what is the mood in the tavern like?
It's a little on the quieter end. People looking a little stressed as they did outside, but less so in here. Some people are drinking. Some other people are playing cards off on the side. You also see a staircase leading up onto a second floor.
Dea sort of grins and reaches into her pouch and pulls out her dice set and her cup and just sort of swirls it around.
They seem to mostly
Mm.
be playing cards.
Ah. Hmm. Nobody playing dice.
No.
Ah, damn.
They seem for the most part to be playing. I believe it's Baldur's Bones, which is a dice game. Yeah, it's Baldur's Bones.
Oh, sweet.
I keep thinking it's a card game. No, it's a dice game.
Hmm.
It's effectively blackjack with dice.
Ah. Hmm. Okay. So see if we can't get ourselves a table, and then maybe we can have ourselves a little bit of fun while we wait for our contact to arrive.
You're just gonna
Sure,
go.
I
Y'all can see the map, yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
completely black for me.
Oh dang! Hang on.
All right.
Who's?
I'm using theater of mind right now.
You might need to scroll around the screen.
Or zoom out, maybe.
I'm zoomed out completely.
Why did things break?
I can refresh. I'll give it a refresh.
No, I mean
But
some
still,
of my walls broke as well.
but yeah.
Give me a second.
Day
I'll
is
double
just
check.
gonna
Yeah,
swirl her dice
Dave's
in her
vision's
cup.
off. That's why. Anybody else not able to see?
Oh, there we go. I can see now.
Briar can see. Aladar can see. Yeah, can see. Okay, cool. Yeah. Feel free to take a table as you wish.
I think this table's fine,
All right.
unless we want a table more in a corner.
So yeah, I'll sit down with the rest of the guys, just sort of like eyeing the games and stuff going on. I'm just gonna... So, what's the plan we got going for when our contact actually does show up?
I guess we talk to them, see what they have to say.
I mean,
Can't really make any future. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the same thing. We can't really know what we can plan until we actually meet with the person.
Hmm. I was just wondering who was going to be the one doing the talking, but you're a reliable guy, Yek. So I suppose you could be our head man for that.
Uh, okay, I can talk, but I'm not a very good, let's say, persuader or you know, peop I turn people off. Let's put it that way.
Hmm.
But
What
I
about you? Let's see. What about
definitely,
you? Go ahead.
well, I can. I'm intelligent enough to ask the right questions.
Hmm.
I say we just, we all talk unless someone wants to be like take the lead.
Hmm. Well, I think I'll go and grab our drinks for us. Anything you guys want in particular?
I want to know if the bartender knows who Tarina is and if they are here.
Hmm. Okay.
Maybe
And
I'll go with you.
oh, I was gonna say while we're at it, what do you guys want to drink?
I'll, I'll, I'll take a juice if possible, please.
Just a juice? You don't want to try something a little bit stronger?
Ah, All right, I'll have something a little stronger.
All right.
Just pick something for me.
Ah. All right. We'll start small with you. Baby steps. Just a little ale, probably. How about you, Falder?
Uh, Baldur will just take a water. He doesn't really drink that much.
All right. Water, mug of ale. All right. All right. We'll be right back. So I'll travel with Yek to the bartender.
You see, he puts his glass down and strokes his mustache, curling it around his fingers. Well met, adventurers. We don't see too many of your lot here. What can I do for you?
Drinks.
Drinks I can do, fellow adventurer. What kind be you looking for? Be you looking for some mead, some wine, some ale, moonshine, some tea? Maybe something a little harder like some vodka or some whiskey? Maybe some tequila for your cheap friend?
Ale. Ale is fine.
Well, what kind of ale you want? We've got Bitter Black, Elminster's Choice, Golden Sands, Borean North. We've got Dragon's Breath, Lorien's Best, Old One Eye,
Dragon's
and
Breath.
Shadow Dark.
The sudden outburst, or like, wow.
Dragon's Breath.
Be understanding it is a powerful ale, so make sure you can hold your liquor.
All right. Say we'll get also with that one water for our fellow who doesn't drink, and something a bit softer for our satyr friend. It'll be her first drink.
Some apple juice.
Maybe make it a cider, a hard cider, but not too hard.
Well, sad, you say. A sad. Well, we have Purple Hill in Vilhu for our ciders. Our Purple Hill is made of apple, cherry, plum, and gooseberry,
Yes, purple. Yes, purple.
while our Vilhoon is made out of hard apple, cherry, pears, and cinnamon.
Ooh, cinnamon. That's a good one. Let's go with that. And how's the Golden Sands that you said? For you?
The Golden Sands. It has a nice aftertaste of citrus. Quite
I'll go
a
with that.
nice drink, if I say so myself. Granted, I am more appraised to a fine. Where's the word I'm looking for? A fine winter wine myself.
Yeah, I think that'll go for it. I'll cover the costs for a spec.
So we have a mug of Vilhoon, a dragon's breath, a golden sand, and a water. Would that be right?
Yes.
That will be 4 silver pieces and 9 copper.
So 4 silver, one
Or just 5
and 9.
silver and get change.
Ah, okay. Actually, I will drop 1 gold and sort of nod to Vec for his part of it as well, because he was looking to ask questions. Sort of give him that silent nod.
Yeah. Yek will also pull out a gold piece Like, my friend, do you know someone named Tarina?
I do, I do. A good fellow of mine. She's usually a patron here at the bar. But why are you asking? It's at that point you'll hear something right behind you.
Turn around.
As y'all see, the suit of armor has moved up to lean against this wall right next to you. It hasn't taken aggressive action, but it has moved closer.
Okay, I'll ignore it and go back to my conversation. Uh, is Tarina here? We are supposed to meet with her.
Who's asking? I can't be going getting my patrons into trouble.
Oh, she's in no trouble. We are here to ask for help, or to help her. I'm not even sure. We are told to meet with her here. We were hired.
And who has done the hiring, if you don't mind me asking? In the best interest of my patrons, of course.
Dea, do you remember the captain's name?
It was
Sarge.
Saj.
Captain Zarge of the Flaming Fist. If you're working for Zarge, then you should have a little something to show me.
Oh, I flip out the badge.
That's all
Slide
I
it back.
needed. Thank you very much for you. You hear their voice trails off as you start to hear this song start to ripple through the tavern, everything going deathly quiet as you start to hear music coming from nowhere. You don't see the bards playing, you don't see anybody standing and singing. This music seems to reverberate through the building. Does anybody here speak Elven?
Dave
Elvish?
does.
I do too.
Alrighty, so I will play it in a language you actually understand. For those that have music on, please turn it off for just a moment while I play that. I just realized I need to set this so they can hear it as well. There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sing a song of Altura, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and on fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door, her fields sore torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty hell riders, take up your swift keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companion's light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
You hear the music ripple through. Nobody's saying a word as this beautiful woman's voice stretches over the party. For those that don't speak Elven, you're not really sure what she's saying, but you can definitely feel this strange sorrow within the song, almost as if for a longing of something. Soon the song then fades, and the bar or the tavern stays quiet a moment longer before eventually the voices start to come back in the whispers. What would the party like to do?
Can I try to listen in on what people are talking about?
Roll me perception. You hear a lot of people are confused, as that doesn't seem to be the song that is normally played here in the Elf Song. There's rumors of, or there's mentions of the name El Terrell, the Hell Riders. Nobody's entirely certain of the entirety of the song, because caught everybody unawares. Nobody was ready, so a lot of people missed some of the things that were said.
All right, I'll relay what I heard to Faladar.
Say, I will. Dale will grab the various liquors and sort of nod to Yek and say, "I'll be at the table."
All right.
And she will come over. Excuse me. Pass through the other guys and just sort of come down to the table and hands full of drinks, sort of set them down and pass the cinnamon smelling cider to Briar. It's apple juice, technically. It's got a little bit more of a kick to it, though. And here's your water, brave bard.
Thank you very much. How much do I owe you?
Nothing. It's your first drink.
I wouldn't say it's my first.
Well, first drink with us as a group. So don't worry, it's
Right,
on
right.
me.
Thank you.
No problem. And sort of leave the dragon's ale. I'm gonna take a quick sniff of the dragon's ale just out of curiosity.
It is powerful, the dragon's breath. It is, you can smell the alcohol on it. It's got a hoppy scent to it. Smell of hops.
Ooh, that's strong. Okay, all right. Sort of slide it to the side and slosh it
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
See, I guess his stomach must be made of stronger stuff than most. So, you guys hear that song?
Yeah, so people are, I guess, confused.
Hmm.
It's the best term to put it.
Yeah, he was singing about Elturel and about the Hell Riders and
You think it's connected to what happened to Altero? We don't know what happened, but
most likely, but I don't know who was the one singing. We're gonna take a look around and see if I can't spot the singer if they're amongst the crowd anywhere.
You don't see anyone that look like a singer. No heavenly woman singing or standing, just bartenders, barkeepers, patrons
did
at
it
the
sound?
bar.
Did it sound like it was coming from upstairs, or was it just
Coming
like
from everywhere.
resounding? Okay.
That's gonna be a first one for me. I've never heard a tavern actually sing before.
No, if you've been to the Feywild, it's pretty common.
Really?
It's fairly common, yeah.
Take a bit of a
A lot
pause.
of things talk to you.
Take a bit of a pause and let Yek.
Fair enough. Yak, what are you up to as the man in front of you is still distracted?
I'll grab his attention.
Sorry. Yes, what were we speaking about?
We were talking about Karina.
Yeah, you can usually find her on the second floor. My apologies.
Which room? Or how do I get there?
Take the stairs off to the right.
And I'll just see her when I get up there?
Well, she'll be up there. She's the sharpest eyes up there. You'll know her.
Very well. And my friends, they can go with me?
Yes, it's just another drinking room.
Very well. I'll head back to the table. And then I'll say, this is not my drink. Briar, you have my drink. This is your drink.
What? Okay.
I grab her drink and I give her the dragon's breath.
Okay, I'll take the dragon's breath. I'll take a sip of it.
You're taking a sip of the dragon's breath.
It was given to me.
I need a disadvantage con save.
Okay. 13.
Briar, you feel like somebody just bitch slapped you into a week from now. Your mouth is on fire, and you think you might be able to breathe fire.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not my drink. That was my drink. I take it back.
Yes.
And then I'll drink this dragon breath.
Need a con save from you.
The saves are under the. Oh, I see them. Never mind. Sorry.
You're doing pretty good yet. Your head, you feel like your mouth on fire too, but it's a much more pleasant experience.
Briar is sweating profusely and trying to drink it down with the cider that they have.
The cider is a chaser.
Yeah. I don't know if it's making it worse or better.
Well, I found out Tarina is upstairs. The barkeep said we could just go up there.
You think that maybe she was the one who was singing?
I do not know. It's possible.
Well, I guess we're taking our drinks to go.
Yes, let's go upstairs.
You
I guess
okay? She's Dave's gonna rub Briar's back, be like, "You okay?"
Shiver goes up the spine. I'm fine. Just
All right.
Yuck made a mistake.
Yeah. She just sort of shoots Claire back at because she picks up her own drink and sort of follows him, taking a sip as she walks.
Okay. Yeah, go lead upstairs.
You coming, Faladar?
Luke?
Do we lose Blue?
Blue da ba dee da ba da.
Okay, where'd everybody go? My map glitched. You all were still on the screen when I had to refresh.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Coins.
But as y'all walk up, you'll see this is a much more intimate area. 2 long tables with seats sitting around it. A couple benches on the side with a number of different people sitting in different places. What looks like to be a nun off to the right. A large fat dwarf sitting in one of the chairs at the bottom of the room. What looks to be a bugbear leaning against the wall. A gnome and a halfling sitting at the back table, and at the closest table, you can see what looks to be a dwarf and a human woman with flaming red hair who was watching you the moment you came up over the stairs.
Briar's just gonna lean back towards Dea. I think we found her.
It's all right. She gives Briar a good clap on the shoulder and signals to Veldar as she sort of makes her way around to the side.
I think that's her.
Oh.
Yak will approach. Are you Tarina?
It might be. Who you see the dwarf suddenly turn to look at. Well, look at that! But being honest to your shock, don't see many of your kind up here. Welcome. You want a drink with me?
Sure. What are you drinking?
Whatever I can find. Come, sit. Too many people be wandering about. You notice this man doesn't have any eyebrows.
No comment.
So they'll sort of like scoot past and sit down at the table as well, still holding her own ale. And
Yak will sit by the door. Here, try this. I'll hand him the dragon breath.
He takes a sniff. Dragon's breath. Little bit of a weak drink, but still a good one.
weak. Oh, I'd hate to see what this guy drinks on the norm.
If you want some hair on your chest, you'd be drinking this. He slams what smells like straight rubbing alcohol on the bar.
I'll take a
Ugh.
sip.
I need a disadvantage con save.
Oh, gee.
Dwarven drink.
Oh, that's Dwarven Gutbuster, probably.
Oh, it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh
my God, I rolled
indeed. As yeah,
I rolled
you
a
suddenly
save.
get dizzy, and everybody else, I need an insight.
Okay. Nope, those are spells. Insight.
All 3 of you know. The lights are on, but ain't nobody home. Yek just blacked out. He's still going, but there ain't anything going on upstairs anymore.
Okay, Briar's going to
okay.
hastily trot over.
Yek is smashed. You
Oh,
can also
gosh.
see the hair on his beard starting to curl.
They did promise and you shall receive.
And I
You
should
definitely got a
remind you,
bit more.
he only took a sip. See, now
They-
that's the stuff as this man tips it back and drains it.
Briar is going to hastily trot over and start like picking through their bag, like find some like strong smelling herbs and rub them under Yek's nose and cast a lesser restoration.
smelling salt.
Yeah, you feel like you have been run over by a bus. You're already starting to form a hangover. And you're pretty sure you hear a dragon rushing at you from somewhere with the roar in your ears.
Welcome back.
The punch. Thank you, young one. I owe you one.
Don't do it again.
I understand.
With that, Dale sort of like take the flaming fist badge and sort of put it on the table and show it to the red-haired human lady. And, oh, this is who was supposed to be asking before that happened.
We
Uh-huh.
we were sent by Zaj.
Oh, I know exactly who sent you here. The question isn't who, but what does the old fool want? He doesn't get to have his other eye. I didn't take it.
No, I don't think it has to do with that. Probably. It says that we're dealing with a cult in the city. Something to do with the Dead Three, and that you could provide us with some information that could be helpful.
Oh,
See, I'm as you can tell, she sort of gestures to her rather exotic attire, rather foreign to these lands, so I'm not as familiar with the gods of this place or of the particulars of their cults. So any information you could give would be extremely helpful.
and what's in it for me?
Briar will take out 5 gold and slide it over to her.
She pushes it back. Oh dear, I'm not interested in your gold. I have more than enough, and I need.
So, then I suppose you'd be setting the price yourself.
Indeed, I will. You look like a strapping young lot, save for Mr. Drunk here, who got a little too close to Scalder's drink. You see Scalder hiccup, little punch drunk. Yeah, Scalder.
He's
Yak
my
looks
favorite.
for Yak looks around for a bucket to throw up in.
You do not see one.
Wow. He tries to hold it in.
You're a good dude, you know. Hold your liquor, Scalder slaps you on the back.
Oh no, that's gonna be worse.
Swallowed.
Well,
Ah.
if you're so determined.
Take it off.
What was that yet?
I say I just shake my head trying to shake off the buzz or
It's
the
not even a
aftershock.
buzz. It's just the headache. Because the poison got ripped out of you, but it did its damage even that quick, and it's just like, woo. Your body's like, what did you just do, motherfucker? Excuse me? But, well, if you would be willing to do some work for me, I might just have the information you're looking for.
What's the job that needs done?
Mhm.
Repeat that, Dave.
So, what's the job that needs done?
She's looking to the other three before continuing.
Sorry.
But by all means, we can do what you need.
Yes,
Are
I
you
agree.
paying attention? Okay, you are paying attention. I was curious if Yek was just like, I am dying, I am dying, I am dying.
He
This
is, but
might
he's trying to
end.
keep up with the conversation.
What about Faladar? Faladar, are you agreeing to this?
He just kind of rolls his eyes and just looks and says, "Look, you just hurry up already."
Well, someone's in a run.
Here are the tough.
Don't need to be
Uh,
rude.
Let's
She's clearly playing with us and not getting to the point.
No, I can put the point to you if you'd rather. As Faladar, as you're sitting at the bar, you feel a knife touch the inside of your thigh. Is this more pointed for you?
I move my thigh into the blade to see if it actually does cut.
Oh yeah, it cuts. It cuts straight through your breeches. It's sharp.
Huh, finally, we're getting somewhere.
So what would you like us to do?
Well, it seems an idiot has got it in his mind he thinks he can push me around. And I'd like little assistance dealing with the fool when he comes barging in here trying to start trouble. Deal with the idiot once he's arrived, and I might just have the information you want.
I'm sorry. Is he coming tonight?
He will. He's not known for being patient, and he's usually quick on his feet to the detriment of everyone he's ever slept with. But it shouldn't be too long.
Sorry.
All right, how do you want him dead?
You don't have to kill him, just rough him up and throw him. If you'd rather kill him, well, you're going to have to deal with Alan, I suppose. But you are the ones dealing with this, not me.
I mean, if you still want him around, we could probably just like take one of his hands or his legs or something.
No.
We don't have to do that.
To you.
Forgive him, he has a morbid sense of humor. But no, if he comes in this place, don't worry, I can knock a few teeth loose.
He'll likely have a crew with him.
How
Well,
many?
then
I know I know my way around a tavern brawl. As I actually do have the tavern brawler feet above table.
How many people does he usually show up with?
Depends on the day. Fool sees himself a pirate. But what good is a pirate when he's stuck in dock? Old Deadeye's just a fool.
We will deal with the issue.
I'm glad to hear it. In the meantime, would you like to take a drink? Or perhaps your stomach's already rebelling against you? She takes a look over it. She gives a side eye to Yek.
I'm done drinking today.
Such a pity. And I thought you orcs went for higher. I held you in higher regards.
I mean, it can't be that. I mean, I kind of looked at the drink and said, like, I mean, it can't be that bad.
Do not drink it.
Oh, please. My mother's gave me worse stuff when I was 5.
Ho ho ho! Oh, you wanting to drink with me, young fucking whatever you are?
The name is Val. Trust me. My family put me on like hard liquor when I was like 3.
All
And I
right,
drank it
Cal.
for a bit.
You want to drink with me?
No.
drink some of the dragon's breath.
He hands you what he was drinking.
Oh, fuck is this?
This
Do
will
not
put some
drink it.
hair on that bare chest, my young fellow.
All right, bottoms up, and he chugs the whole thing.
I'm
There
not
you go.
saving you.
Oh God.
Jack's like, no. as he chugs it.
What's your constitution? 13?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Faladar's gone through the hexblood process. He doesn't think this drink can be anything that powerful.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Faladar doesn't black out. He looks like a puppet with his strings cut as he hits the ground, and he hits it hard. 'Cause
Can I try to catch him?
he goes down fast. It's just 1 minute he's drinking and then thud. Let me explain what you're drinking and why does it have an effect. Yek, an older gentleman, just took a sip, blacked him out. Faladar might be a bit of an alcoholic, but he's not the most stout of form. Problem is this is alcohol meant to get alcoholic dwarven berserkers smashed quickly.
Oh god, I drank dwarven crap.
You just took a drink from the dwarf.
Oh, okay. That's a part of me forgetting. But in character, Faladar doesn't really understand what each of the races are because he's technically not one.
So, yeah, Faladar's down. He knows the best
Bruh.
snack time. I agree with him as Squalder goes over backwards and starts snoring as he hits the ground.
Briar's going to kneel down on the ground next to Faladar and like just start fanning him and just like, come on, wake up, please.
Faladar,
Well.
you now have the poisoned condition.
That is fair.
Well. No accounting for. Well, that. She just sort of drinks her own ones and just like savors her. Just like.
I will also
We'll
point
handle
out,
that later.
Faladar, when you wake up, you will not be able to taste anything for a week.
Oh my god.
As you just burned off of all of your taste buds. They are all gone. Just bye-bye.
I brought this upon myself.
Is-
Looks shoots her an apologetic glance, like I'm the raging berserker, and yet somehow, oh my goodness.
Is Faladar awake?
No, he's out cold.
He's probably his eyes are probably open, but you probably poke them and there's no response.
Briar, could you drag him to the chair with the other gentleman over there, and at least make sure he's sitting upright and not prone?
I can try. I'm not very strong.
All right, I'll help out.
I'll do it.
I'll reach around and grab Faladar and sort of drag him to the southern seat and like sort of put him gingerly next to the dwarf, and like the one that's currently seated in the southeast corner, and sort of give him like hold him up and sort of like give him a couple of shakes. Is his head like just lolled over?
Yeah. He's even more smashed than he was earlier.
Sort of give him a bit of a slap, see if it does anything.
His head lolls to the other side. As you see the dwarf you set him next to kind of looks at you. He's got a tall staff with what looks like part of an apple tree growing out the top of it. Because you see it's growing an apple. Boy, don't know what he got into. I tried to drink from the drink of men, and he found only dwarves.
Well, hopefully, she's gonna like scan his chest to make sure that like see if there's actually hair growing on it, like
Oh yeah,
the dwarfs.
there is a little bit.
Well,
He's
he
also
wasn't good.
getting a little bit of a beard.
Briar is just gonna go over and put their shepherd's crook up against his chest so he doesn't fall over.
Well, good news. Once I shave all this off, I'll have a bunch of stuff for my hexblade listening device.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and Dale will sort of like shift his pose so that way the gravity sort of like pushes him against the wall, so he's just like so he's just like drooling against the wall.
Are you looking to keep this boy here while he waits out the fix? You hear from the dwarf with the tall staff next to him.
At least until we help with this problem that our contact's having. It might
We
get
might need. Sorry, but we might need his help. Can you restore him, dwarf?
No, I'm not that kind of mage. You see, he takes up his staff and pats it, taps it on the ground twice. Wake ye of fallen friends, hold fast this drunken fool, and keep him safe within your limbs as you once did to us so long ago. As y'all see roots start to reach out of the wooden wall and wrap around Feldar.
Thank you so
Like
much.
full thick branches that start putting out leaves and shit. They just hug him tight.
Okay. I mean, I could try and fix him, but it would take a little bit of energy out of me.
It's
How
okay.
do you
Save yourself for now.
How do you mean though?
I did it to you.
Oh, I know. I understand. Oh, you mean that you can only do it a few times?
Right.
Maybe when the bad guys walk in. I don't know.
Well, hopefully he'll be up by then.
Say, you could try and ask the nun in the corner, see if she's got any holy spells or things that can help our inebriated friend.
First, I'll go here. Karina, I'm not going to get on the table. I'm going to be on the on the chair. Karina, do you have anything that could help our friend?
Nope.
Okay, I'll go over here.
You could try throwing him out the window. There might be a bucket of water out there. You could try drowning him, see if that wakes him.
I don't think we're gonna be doing any of that.
We were looking for a non-violent method.
Oh, it's a little waterboarding between friends.
You want my full permission to defenestrate me into the nearby watering hole?
Mumbles Faladar in his sleep.
That.
I'm about to say
Right.
his abilities of language must be gone.
Oh, yeah.
It's an approximation of what you assume is a language.
Briar's just gonna finish their cider looking at this.
So what will the party do? There's still several other people looking around. And y'all have not heard the so-called Deadeye arrive.
So, Is this Deadass, Deadeye, whatever his pirate name is? Is he come up? Is he gonna come up here, or is he just gonna hang out downstairs?
Oh, he's going to come looking for me, I'd imagine. He'll come up here like a bull running through a wall. About as smart, too.
Well, I suppose he can enjoy himself. What was that game they were playing down there with the dice?
Baldur's Bones, I believe.
Hmm.
It's a favorite for those here in Baldur's Gate.
Figured. Want to have a couple rounds while we wait, then?
Oh, I don't think you'll get me in, but Cassandra will probably be interested. Though I would be worried she cheats.
Well, it's just a good bit of fun. Say, which one is Cassandra?
She's thumbing her finger over at the nun.
Say, go ahead. Yak, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, Yek wants to cast some spells.
Okay. What you gonna cast?
First, mage armor.
Okay.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out how to do that on the thing. Oh, I know how to do it. Go to the spells. Duh.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn
Okay.
on your AC modifier. It's gonna make life a little bit easier for us. Oh, it's already on.
Right.
So just click
Just
it.
got to click it. Yeah. And then yeah, that's it for now. Uh, Briar, do you wear armor?
Briar has leather armor.
Okay. But I don't think I can help you.
I mean, if you smack him with
I'll
mage
be
armor,
fine.
you just
You can't.
override the leather.
Oh, I see. All right, I'll cast
Well, no,
mage.
you'd have to take off the armor first, but
Oh,
because the spell ends if you don armor.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have anything that can sort of pre-wet the wood around here or anything like that?
Maybe Druidcraft?
Just something to, in case things get out of control, just make sure that all the wood is nice and safely wet and stuff, so that way it doesn't. Oh, I never explained that part of me, did I?
No.
Oh well,
They say she likes
if
to set on fire.
Dea looks at her. How do you know that?
A good question, isn't it, Miss Dea?
Well, yeah, probably should have mentioned it earlier. When I get particularly pissed off, I have a tendency to explode. Like, not in the figurative way of just, I just get angry. No, I literally expel fire from all parts of myself and engulf everything around me in flame.
You see one of the doors to the north suddenly burst open. Somebody say fireball! As the drunkest looking wizard you have ever seen. His hat, he's got the big flat hat with the big cone. It's got stars on it. It's crooked. He's got a big white beard. And he's like, fireball!
No.
Oh, I love a good fireball, no matter how big the room is. As he grumble and close the door.
Yeah. If I do get particularly pissed off, I would advise you guys to stand at least 10 feet away from me when I do so.
Fireball.
Hope.
Sorry. It took me a
I
second
will
to find it.
definitely stand away from you.
Noted how very flammable.
Yeah. But in considering we're in a bar and there's a lot of wood here, let's just say I may or may not have been arrested at one point over accidentally triggering that.
Noted.
But you're saying that you can control it as long as you control your temper?
I mean, yes, to a degree. I can, like, after the initial sort of fly off the handle moment, I can sort of keep it under control. It's just that initial burst tends to be beyond my control. And you also might want to apply lotion regularly
Right, I'll
around.
just take cover.
I'm just more concerned if
Will there be a warning sign?
Yes, you will see my hair sort of light up, and you'll see this. Well, how to describe it? It's
Dea? Hello?
yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I can hear you, Dave.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you guys.
Hang on. And we're back. We found him. Continue on.
Yeah, in response to his question of whether or not there's a warning sign, like, yeah, you'll see me start to sort of flare up a bit beforehand, and after that, well, it sort of just expands outward.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't confront him inside the tavern then.
A street brawl could bring more people into it.
I say I'll
True.
try not to fly off the handle. I promise. I can't promise it won't happen, but I just figured to give you guys a good bit of warning beforehand.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and so she'll turn to Yara and be like, "Well, I suppose at least some reputation has gotten the better of me now." Oh boy. Maybe they'll think twice though
They
if
won't.
they come in with hostile intentions.
They will. The hostile intentions, I mean.
Well, yeah.
They're going to think you're about as worthy as the pile of shit under your boot. They're a bit
Yeah.
sexist.
Oh, those ones are always the best. Well, maybe pretty soon they'll be missing eyebrows just as much as she looks over to the eyebrow list
Squalder.
buddy over there.
Who's just fast asleep, snoring. It's at this point Faladar starts to stir.
Oh,
Ugh.
Good
Ugh.
morning.
Well, those should said. Yeah, that's you see him like shake his head a little bit and like crack one of his wood horns. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, okay, okay. Common tongue is returning. Ugh.
You are still smashed out of your brain. by the way.
Okay,
You're just
words.
regaining consciousness.
Words arriving not properly. Brain at half power. Half to survive. What happened? Why no remember? Why do I feel my tongue and why do my eyes and my tongue feel the same?
You drank our dwarven friends' drink, and
Oh,
you kind of went out of it.
what's a dwarf?
I'm a dwarf, you deaf bastard. The fucking small man sitting next to you. I say small, but he's whiter than you by a good bit.
I thought you were just one of those. I thought you were just one of those fat, beardy humans.
You get punched in the face.
Good.
Briar's just
Uh,
hand goes over their mouths. It's like, oh no.
uh, hey, why didn't I feel that?
You didn't. But you will be tomorrow.
Okay, question: why does everyone have white hair now?
Well, it's normal for two of us.
Yeah.
I think it's 3, because I think Feldar has white hair too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was silver. Well, it's normal for three of us.
Wow, this is weird. You think I see him feel his chin like? When did I have facial hair?
Oh, it's gotten to the point where it comes off your face by a little bit. It's not a 5 o'clock shadow. You got a full beard that you can stroke.
Best update the character token.
Baldur attempts to rip the beard off.
Oh.
You get some hairs and it goes, and y'all can
That's
see a
not how
big
you do that.
red section on his face. It's got some blood on there.
Huh. Wow. Good. Okay, I got more materials for work at least. Huh. How did I feel that?
There's a
All right,
way.
I'll get the rest. As he tries to go like tear the rest of his beard off.
Oh, Briar's gonna
or do
try to stop. No, it looks fine.
we can we can we can take you to a barber tomorrow. Don't worry.
I do not have children. Why would you take me to a baby?
No, a bar. I'm not even going to try.
Understood. What the fuck are you?
One cute
Briar.
singing sheep,
Oh,
two
no, I
coots.
do not. No, I do not need a beer. Thank you, though.
No. No. Briar's gonna walk away.
As you're walking away, Briar, you can hear the dwarf on the ground singing. One cute magic sheep, two cute magic sheep, three cute magic sheep sitting in a row. I wandered over to me, they saw me on the fences, and they jumped 1, 2, 3, and then they went afar. 4 magic sheep, 5 magic sheep. And he just continues like that, counting the sheep.
I'm starting to think I'm a stereotype. Uh, Curse the Feywild's been making me look like this.
Yeah,
Hey,
scratch her on the top of the head.
you are fine the way you are. You are not You are not a disgusting humanoid.
I
It is
find that somewhat
true.
assuring.
It's not you. It's people's reactions. That's all. You shouldn't take it.
Briar's just gonna sit down and cover themselves in their wool. Just a floofy body.
She'll scratch the top of Briar's head. Dale will scratch the top of Briar's head and give her a reassuring pat. They'll be
Oh,
fine.
it's very soft.
Oh, she has to sort of like, okay, I'm gonna see. Does she buries her face into the wool too? Just be like, oh,
I can make you something if you'd like.
nah, that was good
Seventeen
enough.
magic shape, so cute with their base, wandering across the world. I wonder why they're here. You keep hearing Scalder say,
I
Briar,
wonder.
are his eyes open while he's doing this?
"No, he's passed the fuck out." There's intermittent snores in between it.
Briar will like pull out some of their some yarn from their bag. I mean, it just keeps growing, so I make it into yarn.
And Day is right.
Oh, great timing. Great timing.
What's Yak up to?
Yek is just going to wait for the trouble.
Fair. And what about Faladar?
Faladar is slightly recovered. Is he capable mentally enough to use magic?
Maybe. You're poisoned,
All
so
right,
you have disadvantage on attack rolls and whatnot.
Second throws it is. Got it. All right. Faladar's ready.
Alright, we will take a minute while he goes to the bathroom, and then we will get back on. Alrighty, Dea has returned.
Yeah, as you bury your face in Briar's wool, Briar will just take out some yarn from their bag and say, I can make you something if you'd like. It just doesn't stop growing, so I use it.
That's sweet, but wool might probably
Catch
be.
on fire.
Yeah, unfortunately. Thank you for the thought, though.
Like I said, I'm very flammable.
She adjusts her own silks. Like, yeah, this stuff though, it's kind of special. It's made of retardant material.
Hey, you can't say that about people.
Retardant. She echoes loudly back in chair.
Resistant.
Oh, sorry. I've had people call me the other word a bunch, so I thought that's what you meant. My bad.
Thaladar is not home.
But it takes a couple hours, and it's very deep into the night before things are really starting to go on. When they're starting to get a lot more movement downstairs, the drunkards are really drunk at this point. When suddenly y'all hear the door bang open, and you hear a loud, booming voice. Well, this is the legendary Elfsong. Maybe you fellas would be willing to help me with something. We're looking for an old friend of ours. Quite the bitch she is, but she's an important bitch to me. Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldur's bones. Anybody see her? Anybody know where my bitch has run off to? You can hear him still talking and shouting at people down below. What are y'all doing?
Well, take it that's our cue. Dea finishes off her drink finally and cracks her knuckles.
As you see, most everybody goes into that southern room. Baldur, you are released from the branches as well.
This affects us with less than you. Words are still not functioning. Yes. Go now.
Are you hearing anything else downstairs?
Oh yeah, they're still talking. I'm just giving y'all time to do things if you want.
Yeah.
Say, Dea remains seated at the table, just sort of rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck, limbering up. Rule number 1 of, well, no, that's not. I think it's like rule number 3 of Zombieland. Limber up.
Above table, Cece, would you allow me to have a little pouch of pebbles?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just for one of my cantrips.
For magic stone, yeah.
Yeah, magic stone. I'm gonna cast that on a select few.
Are you just standing right there, first in front of the stairs?
Oh no, I'm moving. I'm going behind Tarina.
Yeah.
I
I'm going.
think I smell a certain redhead bitch. She's upstairs, isn't she? Well, since no one wants to be helpful, maybe I'll just have to go look myself. And when I get back down here, if she's not there, I think we're gonna have some more words with my boys. Now, don't go anywhere. As y'all hear footsteps on the staircase. And it's not long before you see a man come swaggering his ass up here. Now, what's this, little Tavrina, is it? What you got here? A fucking drunk? An overbite? A thornhead? And a bitch from the south? I thought you could put a better crew than that together, Tavrina.
He's a real charmer, isn't he? He says, just completely ignoring him entirely.
Oh, you should hear when he's actually trying to flirt. It's significantly worse. Oh, is that so, you little bitch? As he starts to advance.
Well, maybe we could talk through this. I don't think it needs to come to a fight.
You'll also see some of his boys come up.
Oh,
They're
well, this
lizards.
is great.
I am talking not at Futa Skileski.
What he
Oh.
means is maybe we don't have to fight.
What's this?
Ah.
I spy with my golden eyes 4 lizards. Interesting.
There are only 3 lizards.
No, I'm pretty sure there's 4. The guy just so happens to be wearing human skin.
I need an acrobatics check, Dea, or an athletics. Dea, you don't see the foot coming up, so you can't brace yourself as he kicks the chair out and you go sprawling off to the side as he completely ignores your axe and puts both hands on the table in front of Tarina. You bitch have something I need. You shouldn't have been running off with it. You damn well know it. So I suggest before my boys get hungry, you hand it over. Understood? And now why would I do that, Catty? You going to get catty with me? What's the party doing as these two are going for a stare off? This man trying to loom over Tarina, and Tarina's still in her seat, sipping on wine, seeming completely unbothered. As
Briar is shaking like a leaf.
Dea is now on the ground, as they have fallen prone, as they were thrown out of their seat.
Yeah, Briar is shaking like a fucking leaf.
Ooh, that's. It's got her angry, but the rage is building, but it's not quite there yet. So she will simply stand back up and look at the. How heavy are the lizards?
Oh, they look pretty decently heavy. They're not dragonborn heavy, but they're still heavy. They're lizard folk. They're big people.
I know, but I have improvised weapon proficiency.
Yeah. Are you gonna grab a chair and try to hit one?
No, I was thinking about grabbing one of the lizards and hitting him with lizards.
So you're gonna attempt to grapple? What's about to happen? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Because the moment you move to engage, we're gonna start initiative.
All right. Yep. I'm
All right.
going to move because I'm Tavern Brawler. I can grapple as a bonus action.
But you have to wait for your turn and see where you fall on initiative, because the moment you take that aggressive step, they're moving against you.
Okay.
Because they can see you. You're not very subtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even a surprise round. They were on edge already. But we are gonna go ahead and roll. I need to get y'all on the battle map. Alrighty. So we are going to start with Yak. Why do you have a 0?
Because I'm a 0. I see a
Oh,
9.1.
no, that's an old one. I see what's going on. There were 2 Yaks on the map because I can see past stuff.
Oh, I changed my icon. That might have to do with it.
Maybe. Alrighty. So let me see. Dea, surprisingly, you're the first one to be able to respond.
All right. I will attempt to bonus action grapple the lizard.
Mm-hmm. That'd be an athletics check
Oh.
versus him.
I will spend one of my hero points to make that advantage.
That's not how that works. That's MVP
Oh shit, that's
unless
right.
you reroll.
Oh, okay. Shit, I forgot that. Oh well.
He might still succeed, though. You might still succeed. I doubt it, but it's possible. Alright, he's gonna crit. As you go in, and he goes up and uppercuts the fuck out of you. Sending you reeling back, unable to get the grapple off.
Alright. In that case, I will use my attack and unarmed strike him.
Gotcha.
And screw it, I'll make it reckless.
Gotcha.
Damn, I'm rolling like shit today.
That is a 14. Why is your thing all the way down there? As he moves up, a shield on his arm getting in between you and him before you are able to get in a proper blow.
Alright. That was bonus action.
Is that it for you?
Yep.
That is going to bring us to this lizard folk in the back. who is going to draw his. Actually, he's not even going to do it. He's just going to run up at you, and try to bite you. Okay, that's how we're playing this. He's going to crit.
Oh my goodness.
They don't even have advantage. That's just 2 straight crits. But he's only going to do 9 damage.
Okay.
He is then going to whip out with his shield, which has a pretty gnarly couple spikes on the front. He is going to get a 22 to whack the fuck out of Day with it.
I would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I'll cast Silvery Barbs.
Gotcha. What are you
You
casting
see-
it on? The shield?
The guy. Yeah, the attack he just took. Or can I do it on the crit, or it's too late?
It'd be too late since you already rolled the second one. But you can definitely do it on the second one.
Okay.
Going for the spike that turns into... You don't have advantage. You don't get that crit. Go away. That is the 3rd crit I've rolled. But he gets an 8, so he misses as the Yek gets his spell casting out, sends the spell. Vines quickly wrap around him, sending him a little bit off. Who are you giving advantage to?
Daya.
Daya. Gotcha. Do note Daya just had advantage from Reckless, if that matters.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yeah, Daya can give herself. They have no wait. Daya is Reckless.
Meaning that.
Meaning he does have advantage.
Oh.
Roll Silvery Barbs for me real quick. I need to read something.
Sure.
Does he get that crit?
Sorry. There you go.
Reroll the re20 and use the lower roll. Okay. So it's the 22, so he just hits. Doesn't get the crit.
So you roll another crit.
Yeah, no, I did, because he had advantage. It was an 8 and a fucking crit. But he only gets the 22, so it's going to hit. And who are you giving advantage to?
I guess I'll give it to Faladar.
Aladar, the Drunken Ball.
He's got disadvantage, so I'll just cancel it out.
I do think Baladar said he's going to mostly be using saves. Do note you can use that advantage on things other than saves, but I want to make sure you know as a player beforehand. At least, as I understand, that's what Blue is going to do.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct, Blue?
Okay, I'll just give it to myself.
That's perfectly fine. But that is it for him. Oh, wait, I have to give you the damage. There's going to be an additional 4 damage to Dana.
Okay.
Which brings...
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, he tried. He just rolled well. That is going to...
I should have done it on the first attack, really.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He still would have hit because it would have turned into that 22. He just would have lost the crit. But that brings us to this guy who's pissed off about what's going on with Dea. He is going to draw his blade and a dagger, let out a roar, and kick the table. I need an athletics from Faladar. Faladar. Blue?
What's up?
I need an athletics check.
Oh, sorry.
Disadvantage because of poison. Alrighty, and then Tarina, what do you get? Neither. As he kicks the table, it catches Faladar and Tarina in the chest, and they both get bowled over. as the table flips over them. As both of them
Ow.
go crashing to the ground. He is then going to leap forward and attempt to use his dagger to ram it down into Tarina. He has advantage. That's another crit.
Silvery
I'm gonna
barbs.
silvery barbs. Oh, who? Go ahead.
I
You
got
can do
it.
it.
I got it covered.
I'm not. I don't understand. Okay. He's gonna try again. Don't crit again. Okay, he's gonna get a 9. He misses. But who are you
that's-
giving advantage to, Baldur?
That's neck.
I already.
Yep, give himself.
Oh,
Because
Oh,
they can
right,
give themselves advantage. You're using non-advantage based moves.
beer. As he's pointing at Briar.
Briar, you get the advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Get here.
But that is it for him. That will then bring us to Yek. Yek, you get your reaction back. You can see Tarina and Faladar have been knocked over. One of the lizard folk is advancing on you. Dea's got 2 they're dealing with.
I'm going to. You see Yek pull out a little twig and point it at the lizard folk right in front of him. And he casts Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Gotcha. You will have advantage on the shot.
Okay.
That is going to be a 14, which is unfortunately going to blast against his shield, the magic splashing out, but it is not going to be a solid hit.
Okay. For my movement, I'm going to move back. Oh, sorry. I'll go there.
Gotcha. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you're good.
And let me see if I have a bonus action. Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. That will then bring us to Briar. Briar, things have gone very bad very fast.
Okay. This guy is being a big old bully, so he's gonna get a rock to the forehead. Oh my god.
Solid hit. He's not paying a lick of attention. You get him dead in the forehead. 10 damage. Good job.
And then Briar is going to stumble back behind the table.
We're not done with this, bitch. I'm gonna make pork chops out of your fat ass.
Briar is a twig. That's gonna be Briar's turn.
You can't tell through the wall.
That's fair. Yeah, Briar's just hiding behind the table here.
Alrighty. You see Tarina flip her legs up and then flip fully onto her feet, getting them both under in the same movement, pulling a scimitar and a dagger out. She's ready to fucking deal with this guy. As she immediately jumps into melee with him, swinging a scimitar and a dagger. That is an 18 and a 17. Both of them are going to dig into him, doing 14 damage. She is ready for the throwdown. That is all she's up to. Faladar, what's your drunk butt doing in the back?
My drunk butt is going to target this one here.
Do you remember your
I'm going
stick run?
to stand up for my. I'm going to do a stand. I raise my hand and declare, I curse thee with the power bestowed upon me by as I cast hex on this one.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say Dex.
Dex, okay.
Right?
So he has
As my bonus
disadvantage
action.
on agility check, not agility, acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics. I'm basically doing for like acrobatics, stealth, in case he tries to like run off.
Mhm.
And for my action, I'm going to cast a vicious mockery, and I declare thee to him is like you it's like you violate oranges.
I'll give you advantage on that one because I don't know what the fuck kind of insult that is. So he's got disadvantage. That's going to be an 8. He's going to fail. As he stops and goes, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So he has disadvantage
So
on his
many,
next attacks. Also, I need the
so
hex
many
damage.
things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll answer the question to my next turn. Action bonus, that's all my stuff. I had my turn.
I need the hex damage.
I don't think hex applies to this. I think hex only applies to attack rolls.
I don't think so.
Let me pull up the spell just to be safe.
Anytime you attack.
This if the target does 0, then to this you deal an extra to the target whenever you hit it with. It says,
Hit it with
yeah,
an
I don't
attack.
think it's attacked. Oh, this is technically a save though. Is it count?
Still an attack.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like attack roll or something. All right.
No, it's specifically, I am trying to do damage to you. Fuck you.
That's extra 3 necrotic damage.
The way I'd roll it is they need to not save against it.
I'm cool with that roll.
Alrighty, he is already looking pretty bloodied here. He's not holding up.
He hears his question and responds with, if you survive, my friends, I'll continue the story later. And that's the end of his turn.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to this lizard who is going to step in over here. They are going to attack against Tarina. Go for the bite, go for the spike. There's a 15 and a crit fail. 15 is going to hit as he bites into her upper shoulder, doing 3 damage. That will then bring us to the next one. This guy is going to go this way as he's chasing Yek. He's going for a bite and a shield. That's a 17 and a 13. I think the 13 misses. Yes, it does. But the 17 is going to hit as you get bit in the forearm, Yek, for 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Which brings us to Dea.
All right. Since they decided they want to bite and pull out weapons, Dea will unsheath the moon-touched greatsword from her back. Be like, all right, you wanted to play it that way. Let's do it. And she is going to attempt to Great Weapon Master reckless attack the this one right here.
That is going to be an 18, which is going to hit for 20 damage as you take a nice chunk out of it.
Give him a bit of a headbutt just for good measure.
Fair.
And yep, that'll be it. I don't have I can't use my bonus actions.
Gotcha. They'll be bringing someone fighting you, who's going to go for the bite and the spike. There's a 22 and a 23, so 23 and a 23. For a total of 9 damage against Dea. As he bites into you and gut punches you with the spike of his shield.
All right. You said 9?
9 total damage, yeah.
Yep. All right. She's almost at half.
That brings us to this guy. He's a little bit confused on his first one, so he's at advantage with his scimitar. It's a 16. He's still going to manage to hit. His dagger, however, is only a 10, so he is going to miss with that. So he's going to dish out 6 damage to Tarina as the two are clashing blades. Yak.
I'm going to attempt to cast the same spell. At the same.
Oh, which do note, since he is now in your face, you will have disadvantage as it is a ranged attack.
Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me see what else I can do.
If I remember which bolt, right? Let me double check that. I think it's arranged.
I think range. I think you're right.
Because I think it's a ray spell, effectively. Yeah, it's a 30-foot range spell.
Okay. No, let me change that.
Yep, you're good. That's why I told you.
Give me a second.
Also, one thing I forgot while you're doing that is you heard the guy call out for the rest of his boys.
Wow. I guess I'm gonna just use my staff.
Gotcha.
And try to smack him over the head. Let me think.
If you're using a save spell or a normal melee.
Well, I have a save spell, but it has a range.
As long as it's a save, it doesn't give disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
It's specifically on ranged spell attack. If it's a save, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to cast Mind Spike.
What is Mind Spike?
There it goes.
Okay. And then you're casting on the guy next to you?
Yep.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw. He's a lizard. I don't think he's good at those. He got a 5. That might be a 6, but he failed either way. So I'm going to need 3d8 damage.
Okay, you got it.
As long as you have concentration, you'll know where he is.
3d8 Mind Spike. There it is. Let's have a 2.
Dang.
Okay.
Here's another thing before I continue. If you want, you can use a hero point to re-roll damage if you want.
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, do that.
But
Just make sure
I
you
do
spend
have a
it.
hero.
Yeah, I know you had one. That's why I mentioned it.
Okay, so re-roll this. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just make sure you spend that hero point.
Right. Okay, 3d8.
That's significantly better. As you blast the hell out of this guy's mind, driving the spike down into his gray matter. Anything else from Yak?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Briar, you are also in melee combat.
I don't like this. Briar is just gonna look at their shepherd's crook, look at this guy, and say, "Go away!" and bonk him.
He is going to manage to get his shield up, blocking the blow. This is the third 14 y'all have rolled.
Yep. And then seeing that Dea is struggling a little bit, I'm going to use 2 of my charges of Balm of the Summer Court as a bonus action, healing you for. Can I use a hero point to reroll that?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So you take whichever one you want. So the 5.
Yeah, you can have 5 points of healing and you gain 2 temporary hit points.
The way we do temp is by using the numbers at the bottom like that.
Yep. Oh, you already did it. Okay.
And Briar's too scared to move.
Gotcha. That will bring
That's it.
us to Tarina, who is going to try to deal with the guy in front of her. There's a crit fail and a 13 as she goes in for a quick dive, going for his stomach, but he's going to laugh, grab her by the hair, and throw her back, ripping her back before either blade can hit and throwing her off balance. That will then bring us to one of the lizard folk, who is going to come dashing up the stairs. He's going to get about here. Baldur.
Okay. Paladar is looking towards this man and says, "You ask what is wrong with me? You ask. You ask what is wrong with me? Yeah.
You're fucking weird.
Well,
I don't know what kind of kinks you got up since you got this next name, Tarina, but this one's fucking weird, even for you.
that's really funny. That's what every woman says after they sleep with you." As I cast Vicious Mockery again.
Alrighty. He's gonna get a 20. The fuck are you talking about? So it's not gonna deal damage.
Oh, I apologize. Did I not say that? Or I said what every woman says when they sleep with you, and I cast Silvery Barbs to have him roll it again.
Gotcha. That is going to be a 19. He is still gonna hold on.
God
Who are you
damn.
giving advantage to?
Who doesn't have that advantage right now? Because if anything, I'm gonna give it to Dea.
Everybody's already spent it. Dea is the only one that can auto give it to themselves on attacks.
I'll probably just give it to Dea so they don't have to waste it, so they don't have to go reckless and take advantage strikes.
Fair.
All right. I don't think Faladar has any bonus action stuff. Actually, I will give an inspiration to this lady.
Tarina.
Yeah. To which, since she's so close, he basically smacks her upside the head and says, "Do better, bitch."
She kicks you in the
Oh,
groin.
God.
Just mid-spin.
Oh.
I'm gonna say because of my severe hangoverness, I won't feel it until next round.
Oh, you won't feel it till tomorrow. But it's a kick. Because she just got grabbed by the hair, thrown. You smack her upside the head. She's like, fucking really? And just went wham.
Huh. What was that? And that's my turn.
Alrighty. As another of the lizard folk are going to be coming running up the stairs. This one, however, is getting in next to Tarina, going through the attacks. There's an 11. Tarina manages to block the first one, but he manages to bring the spike shield down on her shoulder, dishing out 8 damage to her. Brings us to this one, who's still on top of Yek. He is going to do the same thing, going for a bite and a shield.
I'm going to.
It is an 11 and a 13. You don't need a shield. He is going to.
Oh.
His brain is reeling, so he's only half in it. He's trying to grab at you blindly, but you're able to get out of the way.
Okay.
Did I guess right? You were going to cast shield? Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah, I was gonna react.
Yeah. Was it shield react or was it something else?
It's okay. I'm good. Yeah,
I
with
just
shield. Well,
double-
it's gonna be shield rebar, but
Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to bring us back over here as another one of these guys comes running up.
Jiminy Christmas.
Which brings us to Dea. Dea, you've got a problem. You're starting to get swarmed.
Dea's gonna look to the others like, all those who value their skin, you might want to take a few steps back.
I'll be a crocodile hunchback at your funeral. Stab, 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 stab.
And Dia is going to move down one. And since she doesn't have to reckless, she will direct her Great Weapon Master advantage attack towards the same one that she just hit.
Mm-hmm.
Her moon touched great sword.
That is going to be a 19. That's going to hit. You're rolling really well. That is going to be enough to kill him. How you doing it?
All right. She's going to sort of duck through and then like sort of bounce off the chair and just bring the sword back in like a reverse grip and take his head from his
Fair.
shoulder.
Blood starts pissing everywhere.
And then she is going to look at the rest of them and she is going to let out an absolutely deafening roar as she explodes into a rage.
So bonus
Dealing
action
the-
rage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
As you see the like it's almost like desert sand starts to gather around her body. It swirls into a vortex and then just unleashes out as she like breathes out flames.
Roll me the ability. The actual ability.
Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, there it is. Wait, got the wrong one. Desert Aura.
Alrighty, and this is a damage or save? I think it's just damage.
It's just damage.
Yeah. So, these guys resist fire? I don't think they do. No, they don't. So, you take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage. Arena takes 2 damage. Baldur, you take 2 damage. Baldur. There you go. As Dea goes off like a bomb, scorching the ground. Y'all can hear the words of Spoon earlier saying not to break shit. Replaying in your head. But anything else from Dea?
She is currently in their reach, so no, she's just gonna be standing next to this guy, just an absolute pillar of flame.
This guy's actually going to turn and try to beat the shit out of Feldar because he's not sure what's going on. That is going to be a 16 and an 18 against Feldar. Does that hit Feldar? I think you have 13, yeah?
Oh yeah, those both hit.
That is going to be a total of 10 slashing damage as he slashes across your chest and then one across your head. That is going to bring us then to the next lizard who comes running up. Which brings us to Yak. Yak, what you doing?
Um,
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver
Mm-hmm.
on the guy right in front of me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Did we set up your Mind Sliver attack properly?
I don't know.
Let me see. No, I didn't. So let me see. 1d4. Save. Alrighty. If you look on your spell attacks on the first page, you should see Mind Sliver on there.
Okay, so do I go? Did he make a save?
No, you're gonna roll the thing, and then I'll see the DCs on that.
Okay, roll damage. Or I'm sorry, what do you want me to
Click
do?
on the word Mind Sliver in your
Oh.
attacks.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, now I'll roll all the information I need, and if we need spell description on there. There's a 13. Unfortunately, that rolled on Yek's thing, so that's not actually his save. He is going to get 11, so he is going to fail, taking 3 damage. He has a -4 to his next save, and he's bloodied.
Okay. And then I don't really have a bonus action.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm done.
Friar.
Okay, how is Tarina looking?
She's not bloodied yet.
Okay, then just want to make sure how big this is. Don't have a lot of combat spells. Do you have a template for Fairy Fire?
Yep.
Just want to see if I can place it without hurting my friends.
Would you like blue, green, or violet?
Let's go with Violet, please.
Move it at your pleasure.
All right.
I have advantage
Oh,
on dexterity saves, so it's okay if you include me in that.
are you sure?
Yep.
All right. Then I will cast Fairy Fire. I'll take a little bit of cotton and toss it in the air.
That's where you're casting it?
Uh, there's 2 of them. I didn't want 2 of them.
Oh, you just need to refresh.
I'm casting it right here. Yeah.
Alrighty, I need a dexterity save. I need the spell from Briar, and then I need a dex save from Dea.
Mhm.
So DC 14 is what you're looking for. Dea is going to get an 18. They're going to save. The asshole guy is going to save. The lizard behind him is going to save. The one behind them is going to fail. The one behind him is going to succeed, and the one down here is going to fail. So you do catch 2 of them.
Okay. And that is going to be my turn.
Gotcha. That brings us to Tarina. Tarina is going to take the. No, she's going to stay here. She is going to hold her ground and keep swinging on this guy. It's a 12 and an 8 as the flames rip around her. She's having trouble getting in a good swing as the flames are really hot. That brings us to this lizard. This lizard is going to rush this way. Tarina gets an attack up against him. She's going to miss with a 7.
So, would I get an attack of opportunity against him?
Where was he initially? Yes, you would.
All right.
That is going to be a 10. That is also going to miss. As with your flames erupting, it's a little hard to see him. So you react just a split second too late for him to get him as he goes by. But he's going to come over here and attack Faladar. It is going to be a 12 and a 22. The 12 is going to miss. But the spike shield is going to get Faladar in the wrist, dealing 4 damage as it slashes against the side of it. So 4 damage to Faladar, and I need a Constitution save for concentration.
Oh no, I lost that concentration a while ago.
Oh,
Remember when those 2 slashes I took? I have disadvantage on the saves that I rolled a 7.
you don't have disadvantage on the saves.
I'm poisoned, remember?
Poison doesn't affect saves.
Yeah, it does.
Nope. It's attacks and ability checks. Saves are not ability checks.
I thought poison worked on everything.
Nope. That's why I double checked it earlier.
Oh, okay, but
But you still have it. 13, so you're going to keep it. So you still got it. Which brings us to you, Faldar.
Okay, Faladar is looking at the situation and is slowly realizing, okay, fuck this. Yes. He uses his flute, sends out a high pitch, and is going to cast Shatter. Question: you wouldn't happen to have a Shatter template, would you?
I do.
Okay, I'm trying to angle this thing so it doesn't hurt the ally and only aims the bad guys. If I'm remembering how you do Shatter, I think I might know how to do this.
Yep, give me a minute.
Okay, so if I cast it there, Dea is just out of the range of it, right?
Give me a second. I can't actually see. Faldar. Here we go. If you cast it there, yes, it will miss Dan.
Okay, it's also going to miss this one back here, but that's fine. I cast Shatter right over this spot.
Coolio. These guys
Damage roll coming up.
Dex saves. The bottom guy is going to fail. The other 2 are going to succeed.
It's a con save. Don't know if it's going to change it, but holy shit, that's 20 damage. I think it's one of the highest ones I've rolled.
It's not going to change anything, but the other 2 rolled really high. But that first guy is going to take all 20. You are going to take 10. And you are going to take 10. But, that's not the main problem here.
I'm about to collapse the floor on the guy.
Oh, yeah. You are on a wooden floor. As everything here comes crashing down.
Oh no.
I do deeply apologize. I keep forgetting Shatter fucks up the environment that hard.
Please let
Although
this have been beneath us. Oh god. I see it on the other.
Actually, no, I wouldn't want to do it that one. I need to just move you guys.
In character, I'm gonna say Faladar is too drunk to realize what the hell he just did.
Yeah, that don't fucking surprise me.
God.
As, that party's falling over there.
Briar's just gonna look at Yek like, oh no.
Alrighty. They're screaming. Anything else from Faladar? Actually, before that, I need... It's not going to help. Everybody's just taking damage at this point. Nobody saw that coming. Everybody's just going to drop. Everybody in there is going to take 3 damage. Who's actually on people? Dea ends up over there. This guy ends up over here. Kaladar loses
And now I lose
concentration.
Is
Everybody that fell is also prone now.
say we took 3 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Go down to 1 because of raging resistance. Oh boy.
You also got the guys y'all fell on. They are going to take damage. They're going to take more damage because the ceiling falls on them too. This person is dead.
Oh no.
Okay, I apologize for being the reason that at least I'm about to get arrested.
This person is dead. These guys are hurt. Because they take an additional that much damage from getting dropped on. Okay, I need to put everybody that fell put prone tokens on your tokens.
That's the one with the guy kneeling down, right?
Yeah, with the arrows pointing down on him. Alrighty, you're down. You're down. Tarina's on the ground. Discount Terry Crews is on the ground. You're on the ground. You're on the ground. Okay. Is that it for Faladar? Blue?
What?
Is that it for Faladar?
Oh yeah, I said I had my turn because there's nothing else I can do after a complete ceiling collapse.
Yeah. As I think that's gonna be a good place to end it as y'all come crashing through the ceiling, leaving Yek and Briar trapped on the second floor because the stairs just collapsed.
Fuck.
And
Oops.
there's a lot going on. So,
Don't break anything.
for those that were listening in, we thank you for joining us. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm gonna have to give it some thought because,
Oh god, I'm about to get super arrested.
please, please come back to join us next week to see what happens. Because I don't fucking know.
Everybody say thank you, Thaladar.
God damn it.
Peace
Okay.
out, y'all. Bye.